Hello everyone, welcome back here to Weather on the Go, guys. Yeah, we're talking about a very active weather pattern here heading through the afternoon. We already got severe weather here through much of the day, actually, across portions of the Midwest, this particularly here the western Great Lakes, heading through the afternoon hours. And yeah, we're just starting to see a lot more activity here popping up, not only across Wisconsin here, but yeah, we're starting to see some activity back to the west across portions of eastern Nebraska that will, warrant our attention here as we move through parts of this evening as well. Welcome to my live stream, guys. Hope everybody's having a great and safe Saturday afternoon and evening out there. Definitely like the live stream down below, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. If you guys are just joining, definitely means a lot, guys. Thank you all for joining the live stream this afternoon. Again, I am trying to work on my audio issues, guys, so if you guys can very much help me here with my audio problems, if I do have any along the way, don't hesitate to tell me that I do have some audio issues as well, because the live chat is open to anyone and everyone here, guys, so definitely be letting me know about that along the way. If I need to kind of adjust that, then I will definitely do so. Again, good afternoon, everybody. We're going over kind of some radar analysis out there. We're going to be going over the kind of this MCS cluster moving through east central and southern Wisconsin right now, moving currently through the Sheboygan area here just northwest of Milwaukee, and actually through the downtown area here of Madison, Wisconsin this afternoon. So looking up here to the north, just south of Green Bay here toward the Sheboygan, Wisconsin area, we're seeing a severe thunderstorm warning here. This is mainly just due to some damaging winds. This is 60-mile-per-hour wind gust potential here. This is moving due east at 45 miles per hour here as well. So Sheboygan, Plymouth, Sheboygan Falls, Howard's Grove, Kohler, as well as Cedar Grove, Random Lake, Elkhart Lake, as well as Greenbush, Cascade, Adel, Waldo. All these areas here are going to be impacted here within the next 10 minutes at least. This warning does go in effect here till 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time across the Sheboygan area, guys. So definitely heed the warning out there if you guys so choose as well. If you guys cannot hear me on the live stream, definitely let me know. I'm trying to kind of work through my audio issues like I did yesterday. But guys, thank you guys for joining this afternoon. Just going over some severe weather warnings for you to keep you ahead of all the storms. Just to the northern side here, the Milwaukee area, we actually have another warning here as well. Again, mainly for damaging winds. We got 60-mile-per-hour wind gust potential here. This is kind of more east-southeast, so this is moving more east-southeast here at 45 miles per hour. Again, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust here is the potential with this thunderstorm. So West Bend, the Mequon area, as well as Hartford, Brown Deer, Grafton, Cedarburg, Port Washington, Jackson, Slinger, Saukville, Bayside, and the Thiensville area here, as well as Germantown, Belgium, Newburgh, Richfield, Addison, and Wayne. All these areas here along the western, edges of Lake Michigan, north of Milwaukee, do kind of heed the warning as we have the 60-mile-per-hour wind gust potential with this thunderstorm as we head here through the next few minutes. Again, this goes until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time as well across these areas. Moving down a little bit farther to the southwest here, closer to, between Milwaukee and Madison here, north of Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin, we actually have a severe thunderstorm warning across a large area. This does also include some hail. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-size hail out there. This is moving east at 15 miles per hour near the Waterloo and Mount Horeb area here in Wisconsin. Madison, Sun Prairie, Fitchburg, Watertown, Middleton, as well as Staunton, Verona, Oregon, Jefferson, McFarland, Monona, as well as the Mount Horeb area here, Windsor, Lake Mills, Marshall, Waterloo, Akachi Lake, as well here as the DeForest area, and also the Dane County Fairgrounds here as well. If you guys live in the Dane County area here, and I know the Dane County Fair is actually ongoing, it does say people attending the Dane County Fair in Madison, Wisconsin should seek shelter here, safe shelter and sturdy structures immediately here. If you live in the downtown area here of Madison, Wisconsin, or if you live in Dane County itself, this is in portions of south central Wisconsin. Again, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with this thunderstorm, as well as penny-size hail. Again, this is moving slowly off to the east-southeast here around 15 miles per hour. So do, heed the warnings if you do live in this area very well through the rest of this afternoon. Again, this warning does go into effect until 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time here for northwestern Waukesha County, Dane County, and northern Jefferson counties here in south central Wisconsin, guys. Just heed the warnings and you will stay safe out there. Again, lightning is dangerous. The hail potential is dangerous, as well as that damaging wind risk, also very dangerous as we move here through the rest of this afternoon. So kind of moving through here the rest of this afternoon. Again, we got kind of a, actually this evening, we got a pink shaded area here. This is actually a large severe thunderstorm watch here in the pink shaded area. This is for severe thunderstorms being favorable in this area. So that's why the Storm Prediction Center and the National Weather Services here in Milwaukee and Chicago did actually go ahead and hoist the severe thunderstorm watch for this area. This goes in effect here until midnight tonight, Eastern Daylight Time. So if you live in this area, definitely heed the warnings. And actually, 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 12 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time across this area. And this also includes the far northern tier of counties in far northern Illinois. So definitely want to heed the warnings, guys. Again, we got those severe thunderstorm warnings across portions of the Madison area. If you guys are attending the Dane County Fair in Madison, Wisconsin, definitely heed the warning very quickly, as this is moving through Wisconsin right now, through the Madison area, moving especially downtown Madison and on the east side there, just into south central Wisconsin here into Dane County. Again, if you guys are at the Dane County Fair, you guys could be seeing 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail moving through your locale right now as we move through the next few minutes. Again, guys, if you guys are attending my live stream here this evening, definitely be much appreciated if you would drop the like down below. It definitely helps us kind of get it out to more and more people. Spread it among the YouTube community out here, guys. It would be very much appreciated if you guys do, press that like button down there, that thumbs up button, and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. We're up to 328 subscribers, guys. Definitely please help me out. Again, once we get to 500 subscribers, we will actually the YouTube lets you do a community chat where we kind of chat about local weather forecasts and stuff on that. So definitely like it below and subscribe as well. We do have a new warning. This is for Milwaukee here, downtown Milwaukee. We got a severe thunderstorm warning. Trained weather spotters, guys. This has been confirmed. Weather spotters have confirmed 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts moving into the northwest side here of Milwaukee, Wisconsin right now. So if you live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, yeah, we got 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts here moving your way. This is trained weather spotters. So if you live in downtown Milwaukee here, especially right now on the northwest side of Milwaukee, this is starting to move in your direction. Again, Waukesha, Milwaukee here, West Allis, the New Berlin area, Brookfield, Greenfield, as well as the Menominee Falls, Oak Creek, Muskego, as well as South Milwaukee here as well, Whitefish Bay, Greendale, Brown Deer, Sussex, as well as St. Francis, Heartland, and Hales Corners. And also here, people attending the Waukesha County Fair here near the Milwaukee area and the Heartland Party in the park, and also here the Wisconsin State Fair. Definitely seek shelter immediately here. We got a lot of fairs across portions of southern and central Wisconsin right now. So if you guys live in these areas or are attending the fairs, definitely be aware that moving into the northwest side here of Milwaukee, we do have a damaging thunderstorm pushing into your area. Again, weather spotters have confirmed 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and potentially here this storm could strengthen with gusts that could be up to 70 miles per hour. So we'll definitely have to watch this, guys. Again, if you guys are attending the Dane County Fair in portions of Madison, if you guys are attending the Wisconsin State Fair, the Heartland Party in the park here near the Milwaukee area, as well as the Waukesha County Fair, definitely seek shelter immediately because you guys are in danger of severe weather as we move here through the next little bit here. Again, this severe thunderstorm warning for Milwaukee downtown area does actually go in effect until 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, so that's what we're watching. This is moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. And again, this is mostly confined. All these warnings are into southeastern Wisconsin right now. We do have one warning up near the Green Bay area, just to the east there. This is up towards portions here of the Kewanee area, as well as Algoma, as well as Casco, Birchwood, Lincoln, the Rostock area, as well as Sloven and Gregorville. Again, this is for 60 miles per hour wind gusts. This is moving quickly to the northeast here, the northern side of this mesoscale convective system. This is moving northeast here at 60 miles per hour. So this is moving quickly, and you can also see some 60 mile per hour wind gusts here with these thunderstorms as well as they kind of move off to the northeast. Again, 7:30 here Central Daylight Time for Kewanee County here in northeastern Wisconsin. That's where that severe thunderstorm warning does expire in about 17 minutes time. Looking off to the west, we actually don't want to kind of, mute the potential for severe weather again. We have severe weather across eastern portions of Nebraska we want to get to. We got a severe thunderstorm watch that includes Sioux City here into western portions of Iowa, getting down towards just north and west of Omaha and Lincoln, and kind of extending down towards the Grand Island area, Columbus, and just south of the Kearney, Nebraska area. And right in the middle of that severe thunderstorm watch here in the pink, we have all those warnings. But the severe thunderstorm watch does go in effect here until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time time for these areas. Again, for Sioux City, getting down towards Columbus, Fremont, as well as Grand Island, and just to the south of the Kearney area or around Kearney, Nebraska. So definitely, if you live in these areas, definitely heed the warnings and watches out there. We got some warnings just to the north and west here of Columbus. This is for let's see here, ping pong ball size hail. So this is mainly a large hail producing thunderstorm here, but we do have kind of that secondary risk of some damaging straight line winds that could be over 60 miles per hour. Trained weather spotters are confirming ping pong ball size hail as well as 60 mile per hour wind gusts with the storm here in eastern Nebraska. This is moving east at 40 miles per hour, located 6 miles north of St. Edward, Nebraska, or 8 miles east of Albion, Nebraska here. Again, this storm has had a history of producing ping pong ball size hail. So this thunderstorm has had history of producing the damaging hail up to near 2 inches already this afternoon and this evening. So definitely want to take cover there. Again, this has already moved through the Lindsay area here into portions of eastern Nebraska, and again the Humphrey area in Nebraska as well is in the path of this storm. Moving on up to the north here, kind of an extension of that warning. Again, this is for 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail here. This is again in eastern Nebraska, guys. More severe weather across eastern Nebraska with that severe thunderstorm watch. Conditions are favorable for severe weather across this area as we move through the rest here of this evening. We got a severe thunderstorm located near Creston, Nebraska. So near Creston, Nebraska, or 20 miles south of Norfolk, Nebraska. Moving due east at 35 miles per hour. Again, the hazard here is 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. The Lee area, you guys are getting impacted as we speak across eastern Nebraska right now. Again, this includes the the cities here of Clarkson as well as Howells in eastern portions of Nebraska. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning. This does include the potential again for damaging straight line winds over 60 miles per hour and quarter size hail, which is that 1 inch hail that we look for severe weather. Again, the severe thunderstorm watch does go in effect here until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time this evening. Again, northwestern Iowa, much of east central Nebraska is impacted by this severe thunderstorm watch, and I think upscale growth into an MCS cluster back here across eastern eastern Nebraska and western Iowa is warranted as we kind of move through the evening hours here through the next few hours. So we'll definitely watch that. We're also watching the warnings here across the Madison area, back towards downtown Milwaukee, downtown Madison, approaching southeastern and southern Wisconsin. We got a bit of an outflow boundary kind of ahead of these storms, kind of keeping these storms alive through the rest of this evening. Yeah, we're seeing some pretty intense storms across these areas. Some of these areas north of Madison, actually between Madison, Wisconsin, and the Dells here, the Wisconsin Dells, have had a history of, wind damage with trees and power lines here, with trees getting uprooted, as well as large branches coming down, and power outages across this area as well. So definitely want to heed the warnings in your area. Hey Drew, good evening out there. Good evening. Good Saturday evening, guys. Definitely much appreciated for you guys joining once again the live stream. Again, lots of fun yesterday, and we got lots of severe weather here again today. We're watching. Again, I did promise you I'd go live here sometime this evening, and here we are, and we're going live, covering some of the severe weather here this evening. So thank you guys for joining me. We do actually have a severe thunderstorm warning. Again, we'll touch on here near the Asheville area. It doesn't look that impressive, but we got some storms, kind of popcorn storm cells, as we call them, I guess, kind of starting to develop west and northwest here. The Asheville, North Carolina area we'll touch on. This is for a severe storm warning for 60 mile per hour winds and quarter size hail, moving very slowly. So if you guys get under these storms in western portions of North Carolina, these could drop some very heavy rain and kind of stay over your area for a longer period of time, longer duration. Again, 60 mile an hour wind gusts, quarter size hail, and yes, definitely some torrential rainfall and some cloud to ground lightning potential with this. Moving southeast here, crawling southeast at 5 miles per hour, 5 miles south of Marshall, or 4 miles north of Leicester here, North Carolina. This is in western North Carolina, so downtown Asheville, West Asheville here, the Woodfin area, Weaverville, Leicester, as well as the areas here of Craggy Gardens, as well as the UNC Asheville, so University of North Carolina at Asheville here is impacted, as well as Anka and Flat Creek. So all these areas are impacted. Again, this warning goes in effect until 8:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, so do heed the warning here into far western portions there of North Carolina. Let's see here, zooming out. We don't got much, other severe weather to talk about. We do actually have a warning up in the northeast right now. This is across far northern portions there of New Hampshire and western portions of Maine. This is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing 60 mile per hour winds and 1 inch quarter size hail across this area. Again, far northern New Hampshire and western Maine is where we're looking at here for the severe weather. Again, this is near the Dixville area, or 14 miles east of Colebrook, moving east at 30 miles per hour. So west central Oxford County and western Maine or in east central Coos County here in northern portions of New Hampshire. Again, the Colebrook area, Andover, Dixville, as well as Columbia, Clarksville, and the portions of Richardstown, all impacted here with this severe weather. Again, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 1-inch quarter-size hail is the hazard with that storm, crossing from northern portions there of New Hampshire into portions of western Maine as we head through the next few minutes. The Weather Service actually did come out with a new severe thunderstorm warning south and east here in the Madison area, including Janesville, Wisconsin. So the far southern tier of counties here around the Cheddar Curtain here into southern Wisconsin, we are seeing a severe thunderstorm warning again near the Cheddar Curtain here in southern Wisconsin, near the Fort Atkinson area, Evansville, as well as the Janesville area here. We're seeing a severe thunderstorm warning. This is for 60-mile-per-hour winds and 1-inch quarter-size hail. The storm's moving more southeast here at 20 miles per hour, so pretty slowly, but it is dropping some very heavy rainfall and lots of continuous cloud-to-ground lightning. That's the thing with a lot of heat energy out here today, guys. Yeah, we got a lot of lightning to talk about with these storms as they propagate here and kind of turn toward the better instability, which I did note in my video here this morning, if you guys did watch that as well, and last night doing my live stream, that these would kind of try to turn more southeast, but it looks like they're appearing to turn southeast now, so a little bit kind of slower than what the models were showing it turning southeast, so that is very interesting. Again, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This warning does go in effect here until 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Again, this is for northwestern Walworth County in southeastern Wisconsin, Rock County in southeast Wisconsin here, Dane County and southern Jefferson County, here, all in southern and southeastern Wisconsin here as we head through the next hour or so. So definitely be watching this, guys. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing some damaging straight line winds. Again, Janesville, Whitewater, Stoughton, Fort Atkinson here, Oregon, Jefferson, Milton, Edgerton, Evansville, Deerfield, Palmyra, Cambridge, Lake Ripley, the Richmond area, Fulton, LaGrange, as well as Albion, Hebron, and Utica. All these areas are impacted by this dangerous severe thunderstorm as it propagates more to the southeast again until 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Definitely watch for that potential across southern Wisconsin. Again, I did allude to this earlier. We actually do have 2 warnings across eastern Nebraska. So not only are we seeing severe weather in southern Wisconsin, we're seeing some severe weather across eastern Nebraska right now. We got some warnings again near the Maple Creek area here in eastern portions of Nebraska. Trained weather spotters, guys, at 7:15 p.m., so around 6 minutes ago, a trained weather spotter estimated a 60-mile-per-hour wind gust here 2 miles north of Creston, Nebraska, just a handful of minutes ago. So we'll definitely be kind of continuing to watch this storm as it propagates more to the east. This is moving east at 35 miles an hour. Again, winds in excess of 60 miles per hour and quarter-size hail is the hazard here until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for southwestern Cumming County, northern Colfax County, northeastern Platte County, and southern Stanton counties here in eastern portions of Nebraska near the Maple Creek area and west of West Point. So we'll watch that. Another warning to the south and west here. Again, this is for trained weather spotters confirming ping pong ball size hail in this area, and also a secondary hazard here of 60-mile-per-hour winds here that could be in excess of 60 miles per hour. This goes in effect here for another 8 minutes or so until about 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Again, this is all in eastern Nebraska, guys, so we'll definitely continue to kind of watch this as we move a little bit through the next few minutes. Again, if you guys are just joining me, definitely would appreciate if you guys would press that like button down below. It definitely helps us get out to more and more people as we have a very volatile evening ahead, guys, so definitely be so kind to press that like button down below, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. Very much appreciated. You guys are all awesome. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. It means a lot to me. Again, we're going to be covering the severe weather for you guys, keeping you safe out there here through the height of the evening hours. So definitely stay tuned here to the live stream, and I guarantee you here we got some very valuable information that will kind of get along to you guys as we move through the next few minutes here as well. Again, you guys mean a lot to me. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. Again, in this pink shaded area across eastern portions of Wisconsin, much of Lake Michigan itself, in the far northern tier here of Illinois and northeastern Illinois from Waukegan towards Rockford and Freeport, right along the Highway 20 corridor on north into southern Wisconsin, we actually have that pink shaded area as a severe thunderstorm watch. This means conditions are favorable for the development of severe thunderstorms with damaging winds that could potentially be over 75 miles per hour today, guys, as stated by the Storm Prediction Center, as well well as hail that could be up to around or even over 2 inches in diameter potentially. Although we are starting to see a lot less here of a hail threat, more of a damaging wind threat I see with these storms across southeastern Wisconsin. But still, damaging winds have had a history today north of Madison, Wisconsin here of uprooting trees, bringing down some large branches, as well as some power line damage here as well with some power outages north of the Madison area. So that's kind of what we've been watching as of lately. So we'll continue to watch that. Again, the live chat is open to anyone and everyone, guys. Jot down your comments, questions, concerns, and I'll get to each and every one of your guys' questions, comments, and concerns down below. Again, definitely much appreciated, guys. You rock. Hello, Tanya. Hope you're having a great evening out there. Good Saturday evening to you, Tanya, and Drew as well. Thank you guys for joining the live chat and the live stream, and everyone else here joining the live stream this evening. They say no hurricane force. It's not going to happen. It's too late for that. I don't see anything happening. I just see 60. Right now, yes, just 60 miles an hour, but there is still the potential for some 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts as we get through the evening because that low-level jet is just starting to increase across this area. So I do think some of the organization will start to kind of take place with that kind of organized low-level jet kind of moving into this area, pointed toward this direction of the MCS cluster. So definitely some potential still as this, the more this drops southward here into the stronger instability across northern Illinois and northeastern Illinois toward the Chicagoland area, the more this will have the potential to produce the momentum of 70+ mile-per-hour wind gusts because this area is untapped. We haven't had any storm action across northern Illinois all afternoon. So again, untapped energy. We have a lot of energy. We got instability, guys, up to around 4,000, 5,000 joules per kilogram this afternoon, and that is extreme instability. So if we can get some of these storms in southeastern Wisconsin to start to drop southeastward like some of these are starting to, yeah, we could be talking about here some winds that could be over 75 miles per hour very well, respectively, across this area as we move here through the next, couple of hours. So we'll definitely be watching this for you guys, keeping you ahead of all of the storms out there. Again, that's why I did the live stream today to kind of keep you guys safe and ahead of all the storms. So if you guys would so kindly like and subscribe as well down below, again, help this get out to more and more people to keep everybody safe out there and also helps me out as well. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers, guys, because the 500 goal is in sight. We're at 329, and if we hit 500 subscribers, YouTube actually lets me use the community chat, so we can kind of chat out some weather events upcoming here through the next few months ahead. So definitely that would be much helpful if you guys would kindly press the subscribe button. All you guys got to do is press the like button one time and the subscribe button one time, and that definitely helps it out. Again, so very much thank you guys for joining today. Much appreciated. Drew says, I asked about, do you think Lincoln will see severe weather or not be so bad by the time it gets here? Lincoln, you guys are in the threat for severe weather today. You're not going to get as robust severe weather as they're seeing in Wisconsin. I do still think the potential is there for some damaging winds and maybe some large hail. The tornado risk is pretty low, but it's still there, I guess, northeastern portions of Nebraska, northwestern Iowa still. But again, it's more of a damaging wind, large hail threat, and then eventually transitioning to a damaging wind threat overnight, and then a heavy rain threat thereafter. So kind of a double-pronged approach with some of these storms across this area as we kind of move through the next few hours here. But again, yeah, Lincoln, Nebraska, you definitely could see a couple strong storms, but I think most of the strong weather right now is northwest of you here and even north of Omaha, if you kind of extrapolate this farther east, that's kind of what we're looking at right now. But yeah, excellent question. Definitely enjoy all you guys' awesome questions out there. So definitely ask away. The live chat is open to anyone and everyone. So don't hesitate to ask any questions or dot down into your comments, questions or concerns or anything like that. Yeah, we're still watching the storm south and east of Madison, again, producing the potential for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Again, just baseline severe thunderstorm criteria. But, yeah, we're still seeing the potential for some damaging straight-line winds across this area as well. So that's kind of what we're looking at here for the next couple of hours. Again, this severe thunderstorm watch across the far northern tier of Illinois, including Waukegan, getting over toward Rockford, Illinois, Freeport, and Dubuque, Iowa, right along and north of Highway 20 in northern Illinois, and getting up here towards portions of Madison, Wisconsin, Janesville, Milwaukee, all the way up here through Green Bay, Oshkosh, here, Sheboygan, all these areas east of the Wisconsin Dells. Yeah, you have that severe thunderstorm watch here that's in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for that area. The severe thunderstorm watch across extreme northwestern portions of Iowa, including Sioux City, getting down towards Norfolk here in Nebraska, the Grand Island area here, Columbus, portions there of Fremont, as well as near the Kearney area here in Nebraska and eastern Nebraska. This watch actually goes in effect here until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time this evening. So several more hours to go for the potential for some severe weather out there. Again, we got you guys covered for all this here on radar this evening. So definitely stay tuned, guys. Let's look at the model forecast here as we move through the next little while here. This is the HRRR. Been very helpful here today of kind of pinpointing where we can expect this complex of storms to propagate and where additional storms will develop. I do feel very confident that we're going to have some more storms kind of fill in across Iowa and eastern Iowa at that, and northern Illinois as we get through the peak of the evening hours towards the 9, 10, 11 o'clock time frame. As like I was alluding to earlier, we have a very strong, very robust low-level jet really punching right into these storms here from the Central Plains, moving up through the Middle Missouri Valley, toward the western Great Lakes. And what this will do is actually act to kind of organize these storms and kind of develop additional storms as we kind of move through the evening. We got a lot of low-level energy out there. If you go outside here in some of these areas, Milwaukee, Chicago, Peoria, Illinois, if you go outside here in southeastern Iowa, yeah, it's really muggy air you can wear out there. We got dew points in the mid to upper 70s. Some dew points might even be pushing 80 degrees this afternoon, and that is the fuel in the tank for these thunderstorms as they kind of move through. And that's another thing as well, is that a lot of these storms will be producing some torrential rainfall as well, again, in addition to that severe weather threat. So you definitely have to watch out for some flash flooding, again, in some of these areas. Again, do not drive over flooded roadways. Definitely very dangerous. Hey, McKenna, definitely thank you guys for joining. Again, McKenna, Tanya, as well as Drew, thank you guys for chatting here in the live chat. Definitely much appreciated for you guys being very interactive here in the live stream. And also thank you guys for all of you who are kind of joining my live stream this afternoon. Much appreciated. And all of the new subscribers out there down below as well. We're back up to 330. Again, thank you guys. You guys mean so much to me, and I definitely appreciate everybody joining me here this evening. Again, you guys are an amazing audience. Again, I definitely appreciate it. I do apologize if I kind of stutter a couple times because I'm talking so fast to try and get all the information to you guys, all the updated information I'm getting. So if I kind of stutter, kind of talk too fast and kind of get some words wrong, I definitely apologize. But again, I will kind of try and kind of talk a little bit slower so I don't kind of talk your ear off here. But yeah, we definitely need to kind of keep an eye on Iowa here. So let's kind of use the HRRR model here. As we move through the next couple hours, the HRRR actually shows some very intense thunderstorm development across northwestern Illinois and far eastern Iowa here, right along the Mississippi River and on up towards the western half there of the Highway 20 corridor in Illinois. And as this propagates to the south, if this does occur, we could have some big hailers here, guys. We could be talking about hail up to golf ball size and perhaps up to 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Not out of the question in this area. Even though the Storm Prediction Center doesn't have this area in a hatched area for wind, I really do think the potential is still there across much of northern Illinois, all the way down to the I-80 corridor here in northern Illinois, south of Chicago, getting down towards portions of the Princeton area, towards portions of Quad Cities, the Quad Cities in Iowa, so Davenport, Iowa, up towards Clinton, Iowa there, on Rockford, Illinois. Even though the Storm Prediction Center does not have the hatched area here for damaging winds, I definitely do think with all that large cape out there, the convective available potential energy, the kind of the thunderstorm food, as I call it, yeah, we definitely have a lot of that today, up to near 5,000 joules per kilogram still lingering around. So definitely that could be the fuel in the tank for additional storms. Again, as we head into the evening hours, we'll kind of wait and see what the HRRR here kind of does with that. And then that'll kind of start to lose its luster a little bit as it kind of moves farther south and outruns the better instability as it kind of approaches the Chicagoland area and kind of into northwestern Indiana. But as you look off here to the west, we got another complex of storms developing across far southern Minnesota, more so into central Iowa, the Des Moines area getting up toward Waterloo as we kind of move towards the mid to late evening hours here. And as we kind of move the clock here towards the late evening into the overnight, it's the HRRR model here has been very consistent on another round of very heavy, very strong producing thunderstorms across much of southern and central Wisconsin, northeastern Iowa, and perhaps southeastern Minnesota. Again, this is a little up in the air. This could be a little farther south just due to some of the outflow boundaries here, kind of moving south with the initial kind of complex of storms. Again, so we'll continue to watch this through the next few minutes or so. But again, that's kind of what we're looking at. Moving to the south and east here, again, this is concerning. We have a lot of heavy rain that already moved through southern and central Wisconsin. We could have another organized complex moving through as we head into the overnight hours, and this is concerning for additional heavy rainfall. That could be, severe, as well as producing the, flash flooding threat as we move through the overnight hours. And again, that could propagate down and kind of bleed down into northern Illinois toward the Chicagoland area, Waukegan, Rockford, getting toward the Quad Cities here, Davenport, Iowa, maybe far northeastern portions there of Missouri as well, with that cold front finally starting to move through during your Sunday morning time frame. Again, some lingering showers and storms through the midday hours through about noon time frame here on Sunday, down across the Illinois Valley here into northern portions of Indiana, north of Indianapolis, and then we'll kind of shut off the severe weather threat and a heavy rain threat as we move into Sunday afternoon. We'll have high pressure starting to work in here on the backside. And a lot of you'll notice behind the cold front as well across Iowa, especially the northern plains, much of Wisconsin and Minnesota tomorrow. You're going to have a lot less humidity out there. So that will be a welcome sight, as well as a lot cooler air. Some of these highs the next few days going through the upper Midwest and the northern plains, you guys may struggle to reach 80 degrees in some of these spots here as we move through the Tuesday time frame next week, and that is kind of alluding to that cool front kind of moving through as we move here through the next couple of days. So that is something that's significant as well. This is again the outlook from the Storm Prediction Center, what we can expect here through the next few hours here. Again, the Storm Prediction Center will be coming out with a new outlook here at 8 o'clock here in about 26 minutes or thereabout. We do have a severe thunderstorm kind of risk, up to enhanced risk still across northeastern Iowa, southeastern Minnesota, much of south central Wisconsin, getting into southwestern lower Michigan. We got kind of a little bit of a slight risk kind of tailing back here into eastern portions of Nebraska and then getting down towards West Virginia here as well. They did actually expand that slight risk a little farther southward here towards central Illinois, which is interesting, toward the I-74 corridor in portions there of central Illinois towards Peoria. This is just due to the fact that some of those outflow boundaries will be producing some severe weather. Again, the tornado risk is still there. Damaging straight line winds, again, even though the hatch risk is across southern Wisconsin, that could kind of bleed down toward northern Illinois, and then some hail risk here as well. I think the large hail over 2 inches in diameter is starting to kind of wane before our very eyes across most of these storms, unless we see more discrete storms, and that's something to watch. So getting back to the radar, guys, I know somebody's saying radar here on the live chat. Bowling says radar. Tanya says, why are you so late? Why are you so late to your live? The severe weather is happening at 2 p.m. The reason why is because I had a long night last night, guys. I made that video for you guys last night, and again, it took me 4 hours to make that video for you guys to give you a very precise look at the severe weather. Again, I take a lot of time in my videos going over model data, going over a lot of different things, and that's why it took me so long, again, because I want an utmost accurate weather forecast for you guys, and that's what I strive to do every single day, so that's kind of why it took me a little longer, and I had to get some sleep in as well. So I do apologize. I know there's a lot of severe weather through the day today. I wish I could have gone live the whole day because it was very active. We had a complex of storms moving through Ohio today. We even got a couple severe storms popping up with those popcorn type variety storms across portions of the lower Ohio Valley from Kentucky down through eastern Tennessee, western portions of North Carolina. Just tons of severe weather. Again, a lot of severe weather reports yesterday, a lot of them today, and that's just kind of why what we're looking at here. Can't be late to your live. Well, I'll try not to. But again, that's just kind of why. I got to give you guys the most accurate forecast. And again, that's what I'm going to be doing anytime, for the foreseeable future, guys. My weather forecast videos are very important to me. That's why I want to keep an accurate forecast. And another reason for you guys to like the live stream down below and subscribe is because I do daily weather forecast videos for you guys, again, to give you a very accurate look at things. And I definitely break a lot of these things down. And the difference between me and some of the other YouTubers is that a lot of the other YouTubers actually, they do great weather forecasts. Don't get me wrong, they do some amazing weather forecasts here, but they don't break it down as much as I think they should. And that's why I break it down on my weather forecast videos for you guys a lot more than they do, because I really think it's important to kind of look at the atmosphere from the top down and say, why are we having this event today? And I really think that's important to kind of also educating you guys on what you can look for, future events. And so any interest in meteorologists out there, you definitely can kind of look at this and say, okay, well then I'm interested in this. And you definitely have to look at all the pieces to the puzzle to kind of see this in the future. So that's kind of why I do it. Again, I kind of like to do my own thing here, kind of doing more of, showing you guys the setups out there of the severe weather and a bunch of different stuff. And we got some cool stuff along the way heading into the winter months as well, so that's for sure. Let's see here. Yes, Fremont, near the eastern portions here, far eastern Nebraska, actually getting north and west of the Omaha area right now. We have a severe thunderstorm warning. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is moving quickly. This is moving off to the east at 55 miles per hour right now. This is 6 miles south of Dodge or 18 miles southwest of West Point. That's kind of what we're watching right now. So definitely heed the warnings if you guys live in these areas. And again, we're pretty much going to be watching this here as we move through the next few minutes. Again, I do have to go real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back here. I got to take one break. I have my family here is asking for some help real quick, guys. I will be right back here. Give me just a few minutes and I will be right back, guys. I promise.
Start selling online with Shopify,
give me a few minutes,
the
guys.
e-commerce platform that's trusted by millions of businesses worldwide. Build your online store without any coding or design experience.
Here, I'll put this in motion for you guys. I'll be right back, guys. I need to go real quick. I will be right back. I'll put this in motion for you guys. Give me about 5 or 10 minutes. I promise I'll be right back. Again, guys, I do apologize. I actually do have to cut the live stream short today. They are actually shutting off my internet because they have some internet issues down the street, guys. So I do apologize. So I'm going to be ending the live stream here in just a few minutes. Again, thank you guys for joining me. Again, I wish I could do it a little longer. Do tune in for my Twitter page. I'll be updating stuff on there. Again, I do apologize. They are kind of shutting off my internet here down my street because they are going to be working on stuff here as there's storms that moved through last night that caused some internet problems. So definitely, I'm sorry about this, guys. I definitely will be going live tomorrow, though, so definitely stay tuned for tomorrow. Thank you, guys, and have a great night. I'm very sorry. Again, thank you for all the subscribers out there and all the live stream people here joining. Again, they're kind of turning off my internet because of, severe weather moved through last night, and they're doing some issues on that, so I won't be able to live stream. So I'm going to be kind of ending the live stream shorter this evening. I definitely do apologize, guys. I will see you tomorrow for sure. Hopefully the internet does work right then. Again, barring some more storms tonight, but right now, I'm sorry, guys, that was the issue. They're turning off my internet down my street because of the cable and all that stuff, because they're working on it from the storms last night. So I do apologize, guys. Thank you for all you guys joining. Again, I'm sorry about this. Again, I will be live tomorrow afternoon and evening as well. Hopefully the internet does work a lot better then. All right, guys, thank you and have a great night.